Art for Change podcast, where creativity and empowerment unite. Streaming live every Monday, Thursday, and Sunday at 9 p.m. Eastern. We got Motion Monday, Therapeutic Thursday, and Soul Food Sunday. If you like what you see, book your seat. We turn up the heat with your Art for Change.
Hey, and we are live. What's going on, Art Through This and Change Makers? Yes. This is another episode of Art for Change podcast, and I am your host, Mr. Sepio Sexual, and my co-host.
Hey, you already know what the fuck going on. It's your boy BU, because that's all you got motherfucking do is be you. Let's get it.
Let's get it. Motion Mondays, ladies and gentlemen. Hey. How was your weekend, BU?
It was a good weekend. We had a Christmas party yesterday. You know, I livened it up. You know, yeah.
I know you did.
Because it was an open bar. I'll just say that. I won some prizes and shit, and I got gift cards and shit. Like, yeah. I did the daddy dance over there at the show. I did daddy dance, all that.
Hey.
Yeah.
You would turn.
Oh yeah. Once it get live, just like on the podcast, once it get live, it's over for.
Everybody said once they get it live, it's over for. Nah.
I say Christmas song. They're like, who's gonna sing a Christmas song? I say Christmas song. You know, Rudolph the Red Nose. That's the only one I know. I think in my heart.
You sing a Christmas song out there, man.
In front of all the white people.
In front of all the white people, bro.
Yeah, I'm trying to whisper because I somebody white in there. But
somebody white in there. That boy is a fool. That boy is a fool.
All the white people. Yeah, but it was fun. We had a good time. There was Italian food. Yeah.
Oh, y'all had that Italian shit popping.
Yeah, they bought out half the restaurant. Yeah.
Oh damn.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, when y'all applying, I need to go ahead and put my application in. You know what I'm saying?
I give you a heads up. Oh, hey, and I don't know if it's stealing, but we took a bottle.
I don't know if it was still. It was open bar, right? I mean, you already paid for it. Somebody paid for it, right?
Yeah. So I mean, I felt bad, but then I didn't.
But then I thought
we took a bottle. Just grabbed it one right out. Like, hey, we gotta go.
I think that's all right.
I think so too, because ain't nobody saying nothing about it today. So
I think so too, because ain't nobody saying nothing about it. He said, I think I'm in the green, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah. What about your weekend?
Hey man, chill weekend, work weekend though. Worked all week. They got us working all the way up until we take our break for Christmas. So we worked all 7 days last week, and I believe we're working 6 days this week. I think our last day is Saturday. Then we'll be getting ready for the holidays. Break.
No, Chris. Are you going home? You're going to North Carolina?
I am definitely going to North Carolina. Yes, sir. Going to North Carolina, of course, you know, that's where I'm home at. That's where my kids at. So definitely going to go see my babies. Absolutely. Spend Christmas with them. But also now I got a special mission because I have 2 more ball pythons to pick up when I go home.
Now, how many would that make that you have when you get the 2?
When I get the 2, that'll make 6, man. I have 6 ball pythons, brother. Yeah, and I'm not done. And I'm not done. This crazy part is that it's as massive as that sound, or as a lot as that may have sound. You know, especially coming from somebody who was urban, somebody who was black. You know, you don't normally hear about us and reptiles, but believe it or not, I know I done, being that I'm in the community now, I done found a lot of Black people who are just as interested in snakes or reptiles. But nevertheless, yeah, man, I need 3 more after this, and that's just for right now.
So you need 9 snakes?
I need 9 snakes. Yes.
God damn.
Because I need a male and a female to do the Dreamsicle project that I want to do. You have to have the male and the female both have to have the trait in order for it to come through with the children. So I need 2 male and female to create Dreamsicles. Hey, how you doing, Lady Alva? We see you. So I need 2 Dreamsicles for that. Then you need to have 2 albinos to create albino babies. She's albino. This is Summer Sunset for our first-time listeners. And we have bought another boy albino, which I am going to go pick up when I go home for Christmas to mate with her to have more albino babies, which I'm still thinking of a name for him. So listeners, y'all can help us out with that. He has way more white in him than she does. She's more on the yellow side of the albino complex. She has the albino itchy. So that kind of brings out the different colors in her, the more brighter yellow. And she has like a tan pattern on her, the top of her body print, I would say. I don't know what you call that, her spine, I guess. And she has orange eyes. If I could show, I probably have to turn my my background off.
Background off, yeah.
To show her off for real. But yeah, man, hell yeah. So I got 2 to pick up there. That'll make 6. And I need a true ghost boy. So thank you. We think she's beautiful too. The boy that I'm picking up, he's stunning as well. I can't wait to go get him. And I have a all white girl that I'm picking up as well. She's going to be Sir Hisselot's girlfriend. Mm-hmm. And we want to make some more all white snakes with those. So I have 2 pieces. I have 2 part of my 4-piece project completed because I have match to be able to make bales right now, and I have the match to be able to make albinos right now. So now it's just the time it takes for the girls to get to 1,500 grams. 1,500 grams for those who may not know what 1,500 is. You got to break it down for some folks. You know what I mean? You know. Thank you, Lady Alva. Yeah, man.
All right, with that question, how so you're leaving the States where you are now though. So you just feed them right before and just get back in enough time to feed them again?
Yeah, so ball pythons, they eat 1 time a week. At this size, when they're bigger, they get a bigger meal and you can spread out the meal a little further. But being that mines are all babies, they eat 1 time a week right now. I'm gonna be gone for about a week, so I'm just gonna make sure that they all get a nice sized meal, clean their enclosures real good, things like that before I leave. Clean their water bowl real good, because normally I change their water every day, and I'm not gonna be here to do that. So, yeah, that's the only downside to being gone for a week is that water bowl. Yeah.
All right. So the scheduling though, like, because you can't feed them all at once, or can you? Or do like how you schedule? How you plan that good enough?
Right. So I feed 2 during the week, which I feed 2 on Wednesdays, and then I feed the other 2 on Sunday. So I'll be able to feed the 2 that's going to be fed on Wednesday. They'll probably mix their next Wednesday meal. And the one that'll be fed on Sunday when I get back, it'll be their feed day again. So one set of snakes may miss 1 week of a meal, or get fed when I get back, and we have to just change their feeding days or whatever, space it back out. But it's better to not say totally underfeed, but you don't want to overfeed. So if you miss 1 week, that's better than you trying to feed 2 times in 1 week to compensate the week that's you're going to be gone. Because that, if you overfeed them, then they may regurgitate. You know what I mean? And that can cause other problems for your animal.
I was gonna say you can't because they don't eat till they're hungry, right? You can't leave a mouse in there and then just go.
Good question. These are all good questions. I'm glad you're asking this. But so I feed them frozen thaw meals, and the meals that I feed them, I have to prepare. So I don't think that philosophy would work. You don't want to leave, a decayed meal in your snake enclosure for several days. You don't want type of infections or whatever could happen from that rat or mouse decaying inside the enclosure until you got back, or rotting in your snake's stomach, because that's a thing too. So for those purposes, you would just feed before and make sure you feed immediately after once you return. Yeah, because you gotta think in the wild, it may be times where they didn't get a meal, or they missed a meal, so it's better to try to replicate that than trying to overcompensate and risk forcing your snake to try to eat more because you're going to be gone, and risk your snake regurgitating, and so that causes irritation to the esophagus, just like when we throw up. You know what I mean? Or it could cause even more issues whenever you try to feed after that, if they haven't fully healed from that process, because it's very stressful for them to regurgitate. It is recommended that you want to wait at least 2 weeks between your next feeding if your snake regurgitates for these purposes. Yeah, it is absolutely amazing, the patterns on animals, Lady Alba. I have several different ball pythons, and all of them have very unique patterns. So absolutely, yes, ma'am. I tell people all the time, you really can't beat God's paintbrush. He is amazing. He is the most magnificent artist, if you will.
That nigga created me. Come on now. Hey, look at God.
He said, look at God. I like that, man. We got a few videos for y'all before we get up out of here, man. We're gonna have a short show tonight. My man is working a double out there doing a new project in Las Vegas. How is that going? Talk to us.
Hey, so we're starting the transitional house right now. We're just if you follow my Snapchat or Instagram, you'll see we're starting a transitional house, which is people leaving the prison, and they don't want to just throw them out there in the community because they're already used to prison bound stuff. So they meet them in the middle, and it's like a dorm. They're not locked in prison cells or nothing. It's like dorm rooms, and they got to check in and check out. They got curfews, everything like that. Yeah, but we just started. We're renovating their showers, bathrooms, and everything. Taking out the framework, about framework and everything. We're doing framework, digging, breaking the ground down, everything, scooping everything up. We got an excavator inside the building. It took a while.
It took a while.
Inside the building, we had to go through double doors, everything. Escalator.
How did y'all do that? Is it a mini X or what?
It's a mini X, and we had to put rubber tracks on it.
Oh,
You can't mess up the tile.
yeah.
And then
Okay.
floor protection and everything like that. I could have used you for that, you know.
That's dope. That's dope. That's dope, man. That shit fire.
Yeah, but it's good. It's like interesting, and then you see the people around interacting with them, and like they're so nice. Like you know, they know they're about to get out and be free, free, free. So you know, and they're so nice, and you know, their stories are different. Like I said, the Raiders guy is there, who had the accident. He was speeding. He was speeding, and he killed the lady and her dog. A car accident, and he's there. He had just got signed to the Raiders.
Oh wow.
But yeah. So he's there. You know, people are so humble. Like President humbles you, obviously, and like
Yeah.
everybody's there so nice, and like it's like just a mini community and everything.
That's fire, brother. That's fire. She said,
What
nice
what lady ever?
She said, nice relation, be you look like God and how he made me. Both of y'all got some. I love it.
Lady Alva, fool.
Yes. See, but I like that you said that, but I like that you said that, but you said they're so nice. Like I think people sometimes forget that inmates are still humans. You know what I mean? And they're just a human who made a mistake. You know, sometimes large mistakes, or lifestyle changes that cost them, you know, their freedom. You know, some people are criminals, you know, by choice. Some people are criminals by design. But some of the biggest and crookedest and most wickedest criminals are criminals that never actually see a day in jail.
Mm-hmm.
And prison now is more based on a business than actual rehabilitation. So I'm glad that you said that, you know, they're nice, even though there's kind of like a fucked up perspective for us to think that they would be anything less because they're a criminal or they have a criminal background. Let me put it like that. Because I don't like to even label them as a criminal, you know what I mean? Because that applies to me. I'm a felon. You know, if anything, you know, our president is a habitual felon. You know, so it's like I think it's a negative stigma attached to inmates, incarceration, prisons, all that shit. So I think it's dope that you are being able to be on a different side of that, seeing the transition of home, building the transition of home, and creating a space for people to make it back into society.
Hey, and like those people there are like they're not all the way free, obviously, but they're happy and you can see it. It's not like you can fake looking happy, but they're happy. You can tell like energy wise, like when you're around them and everything. Obviously my guys can't really interact with them, but I can. But you know, and I keep it scarce too, you know. I don't like interact with them too much, but like, you know, they speak. They know Mr. Marquise that like it be hey what they probably call them OGs in prison. Hey, what's up, Mr. Marquise? Yeah, stuff like that. And some are criminals by accident, actually. So as
There you
well.
go. There you go.
So and you know that and then being there made me look at the law system different too. It's like, you know, these people like that could be me. And it's like the nicest, sweet little old lady right here. Like sweet little old lady. Why you in here? You know.
Yeah.
It's so sweet. Like it reminds me of my grandma. So it's like, yo, like what like you have to refer to, but you can't judge a book by its cover as well.
You cannot judge a book by its cover, right? Absolutely.
I don't know her story. I just know the cover. just know how she treated me. Yeah.
Do you know, man, there's a significant amount of people who have been misincarcerated, and DNA have proven this. Even people who have been executed, some of their cases are now being put back up into like a
investigation.
Pull back into investigation, and they are starting to find with DNA forensics that these people were innocent. People who are now, serving on death row, people who have already been executed were innocent. Like, how do you like what is the remedy for that? Like, how do you tell someone's family that we executed your son, father, daughter, whatever? I don't even think they execute women. I never heard that. Maybe they do. But we executed your family member, and we just want to come and tell you now that we made a mistake.
I know what you're talking about because I watch a lot of documentaries, and it's called like cold case files.
Mm-hmm.
They bring up old cases that like went cold, or they revisit cases.
Yes.
And the only remedy, which sucks, is reparations. Just like black people being slaves. That's the only remedy. We can't bring our ancestors back and treat them right. The only thing is reparations. That's the only way, and it sucks. Like you pay me off for killing my family member, or ruining their life, even if they're still alive, but you had them locked up for 20 years for no reason.
Right.
They're still like ruining their life. So
yeah, man. Because I mean, you can give me $40 million for having me incarcerated for 35 years, but what significance the trauma that I experienced, like, being locked up and then missing so much, and then I'm so institutionalized. I've been in jail for 35 years. You can give me 35 million, and I'll probably end up broke in the next year because I don't have no financial literacy. I'm so behind with everything. I don't even know what's what. You gotta think someone who has been in jail for 30 years, bro. Think about what have happened in the last 30 years. Well, look at the development of electronics within the last 30 years. You know what I mean? When I grew up, Atari was just getting created and shit. Now we with Sega Genesis and Super Nintendos. Now we got PlayStation X's and shit. You know what I mean? PlayStation 5 and Xbox boxes and shit. Like all type of shit. Switch is coming out with a new Switch. Everything is handheld and everything. So you Ultra HD, 4K, you got touch laptops, touch phones, everything. Like all the technology that's happened within 30 years. If somebody was locked up in the 80s, it's just now being released today. They miss so much.
Also, with that being said, to go the opposite way is, yeah, you can give me 30 mil. Okay. What if I was out and I could have made $1 billion?
Exactly.
I could have made way more than what you gave me. I could have made $1 billion. Right. And so there's 30 million there. Also, what you're saying, people don't know financial literacy. I'm gonna go the negative way. People might hate me for this, but if you're in prison that long, you're probably reading and you're learning, or you should be reading and learning about literacy and everything like that as well. So you always want to educate yourself. Don't let them educate you. You educate yourself.
Absolutely.
So,
I don't disagree with nothing that you're saying.
I'm just trying to hear all points. Like I know I don't disagree with any point actually.
Right. And I don't want to play the devil advocate or you know what I'm saying, be in a position where, you know what I'm saying, we agreeing on anything, But I will say this, everybody in there is not reading though. Everybody in there is not trying to become the best version of themselves. it's a lot of negative influence within that prison system too. You know what I mean? And sometimes you can just be minding your business and shit still find a way to you because you're in prison. You know what I'm saying? A motherfucker could get a phone call that piss him off and he ready to go off on anybody. You the motherfucker who walked by. You know what I'm saying? You just looked at the wrong nigga at the wrong time of the day.
Especially if you hear the judge say, "Oh, you got 30 years." 30 years, you think that's life. I don't give a fuck about that, nigga. Hey, I got 30 years. I'm not there. I'm trying to take over the jail. This is my life at this point, you know.
And you got gentlemen that think like that. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So, you know what I mean? That's the negative side of it. And I'm glad that we're speaking on this now, man. I'm finna pull a video up. And
okay.
And I don't know if you've seen this video yet. But just explain to me what sense does this make? And who you think is responsible. Imagine being an artist being paid to come perform somewhere, and after your performance, some situation like this happens. We're gonna play the video.
Okay.
Alright, so look. It's probably right there in the blue, in the back. So that's him right there in the back, right there. You know, so, you know, we've got an indicator for years. Heat up this. There's another angle, so I think there's another. We're gonna look for the other angle too.
I know you want to smile.
Oh damn! They got a pot. They say you get a pot from. Bro, what is bro generally holding, bro? Bro's fighting for his life right now. Oh damn, niggas jumped him. Oh my god. Security is terrible. They never should have been able to do this. We've lost in the mosh pit. We've lost in chat.
You can hear me? You're mute.
Yeah, so that was Bobby Shmurda. What you think about that, bro?
5 years security.
He was paid to perform in Minnesota, and after the performance, you know, he's kicking it in the club, you know, trying to, I guess, you know, vibe with the locals and shit, and that type of situation transpired. Now, someone said that he started it. I don't know, but from the look of the video, it looked like it was just him and a mob of people. What's your perspective on
that? If I'm an artist, first of all, I'm not gonna like I'm gonna move like J. Cole or like a Drake. Like I'm in and out. I'm gone. Or have the right type of security around me. And I'm not running my mouth. I'm not saying they're lower level people than them, but they're gonna try and get you triggered because they want something from you.
Yeah.
So because and it could be a lawsuit, whatever, anything, or your chain, your jewelry, anything.
Yeah.
So you don't stoop. We learned this early in life. You don't stoop down to nobody's lower level. Like you don't do that. And if he did have security there, I'm firing their security. Where were y'all? I'm in the corner with something in my hand. Like, where were you?
He said, "Where were you?" If he had security,
yeah.
If he had security, they was definitely scared, and if he had security, they definitely fired.
Yeah.
Not only that, but like, if I come to your establishment to perform,
on the promoters, promoters too.
To me, some of that responsibility has to lie with the people who brought me here, and not for nothing, when you see scenarios like this, it makes people think like, okay, you brought me here, you promoted it and said that I would come and all this other shit. Like, it makes people feel like maybe sometimes it was an inside job.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And on the artist, like, you want us to come to your smaller communities and your rougher side of towns to show love and support and to show that that we can come here too, and we're down to earth enough to partake with y'all as well. You know what I mean? So it's fucked up when you see celebrities, try to be humble enough to be in certain environments where it may not be fitting for them, but they're there. And then situations like this transpire. I think it's also offsetting and very tasteless for it to be all people of our hue that is jumping on someone of our hue over what looks to be a chain, you know what I mean, or clout that you was able to mob a rapper. To me, you don't get no clout when it's 12 on 1. You know what I mean? When the whole club on me, to me, that just make me look more triumphant, like, because it took the whole club to bang on me. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I think it's tasteless. I think it's classless. I think as a black man, I think that I want to see better from us as a community, and I'm tired of seeing this type of representation of us instead of the representation I'm about to show you next. Now, that's the shit that you see about us, but when we're doing things like this, we hardly ever get any praise. So I just want to shine a light and shouts out to 79th Street in Chicago and them young brothers over there trying to make a difference. So that's what this next video is going to be. And I'm not going to play. It's a 42 minute. It's on YouTube. I advise people to go check it out. I play the first minute and a half of it, and me and BU will discuss it.
They say increasing the violence. We out here giving back. That's amazing out here. I love y'all, and I'm telling y'all, keep doing. You all are the future. You're the present, and you're the past. You're everything, all in mixed in one.
Thank you. This is the type of energy we need over East. This is the type of energy we need in the streets.
It's people who live out here who got to suffer through this whole winter, and we can't do it for 4 hours, 3-4 hours. Damn, what can we do? We out here.
It's 14 degrees.
I can't feel my feet, my mouth, my hands.
And I'm still fresh off the band. I just got off the band yesterday, shorty. I met her.
So you just got off the band, he right outside giving
Right
back.
outside giving back.
We from Chicago, man. We Bears. We from Chicago. We Bear Realist for real, man. It feels like 80 degrees. He came out in the jeans and sandals for this, man. I feel safe out here, man. You know that. Pull up and do something. Ain't nobody gonna come tweak. We down to 9, man. We down to 9. Free food, free
We
giveaway.
in the heart of over east with it.
We changing the thought when you see a bunch of men rallied up because we coming here in love.
Used to be serving our community, now I'm serving my community.
Yes, indeed.
You know.
I feel good to be doing this, even at a young age. I'm only 16.
Ain't no young niggas, we young brothers. This is a black community, y'all know that.
So you gotta support the kids because we had nobody to support us when we was coming up.
You ain't got to be rich. You don't have to have no money, none of that, man. Just get back what you can.
We appreciate what y'all doing, bro. So I'm really out here because I support you and I support y'all, bro. And I support Chicago, bro. I support over East, bro.
Free the trenches, free the trenches.
Yeah, you could be on the corner, change that product. It's all free. We just shut down the whole 79.
Toys, free food, free toys. Come on here and get it. We all ladies. Yeah, come on, man. We gonna get to the children right now, bro.
Free
toys for over there too.
Okay. Thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
Hey, thank you.
Shout out him, bro. He came with free phones for the trenches. Free phones for the trenches. You ready?
Hey, I want toys for the kids. We got food. We got everything.
You ain't gotta be from the same hood just to give back. Give back to any hood from the heart.
Hey, I love y'all doing for the neighborhood, man. Big unity.
Big unity.
You know what it is. 1, 2, 3.
Big unity.
One block at a time. My block, my city, my hood. This my hood too. I'm from St. Night for real.
This brother came from Kentucky to Chicago on St. Life and Stone. He don't even know where he at.
Put the guns down and come get some toys out for the kids.
You know that unity with us.
He showing it like Superman.
We stopping traffic for this.
Stop the traffic, you know?
Yeah, we gonna televise everything we do because y'all televise everything bad they do. Y'all televise everything bad we do. Why we can't televise everything good we do?
What that song go? UNITY. Unity.
Yes. Unity, brother.
My perspective
Unity.
on that is,
Now.
Okay.
I don't mean to cut you off, brother. Go ahead and say what you got to say, G.
No. I want you to ask me something.
No, I was just going to say now, why we don't see, have you heard anything about that documentary? Have we seen that before right now?
I was just about to say stuff like that. You got to go looking for it because they're not gonna broadcast it.
Yeah.
You got to go looking for it.
That's not the Chicago they want you to hear about.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
They're not gonna broadcast that.
That's not the representation of the YNs that they want you to hear about. You know what I mean? Look how many young brothers that was out there. And you could tell that these guys were, from the trenches.
In the street.
if you will.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I like that you said brothers because he was like, we not niggas, we brothers. He said it.
He said it. He said it. He said it. You know what I mean? So it's really like that. So, you know what I mean? That's what we're talking about tonight. You know what I mean? Why is the representation on our community always off-putting and negative? But when you go looking and find, you often find us doing things of that nature.
What Charlamagne say, the lie is more appealing than the truth.
The lie is more appealing than the truth, ladies and gentlemen. The lie is more appealing than the truth.
Real shit. Hey, they get numbers of conflict, especially conflict with black people.
He said they get numbers off of conflict.
Yeah,
Damn it, boy.
Well,
You ain't said nothing
it's
wrong.
true.
You ain't said nothing
It's
wrong.
true.
You ain't said nothing wrong. I wish.
Yeah.
What's your phrase you be saying?
I wish I was lying.
Nigga, wish I was lying. All right,
Yeah,
man.
people
So,
like conflict. Like, hold on. Think about the fight videos we watch.
Yeah.
That's conflict. We don't like to see them, but if it pop up, you go sit there and watch it like, ooh, hey, damn, you should have ducked. Like,
Yeah. You ain't lied, brother. You ain't lied.
Yeah. So, and most of those fights are RU. I heard you use that word earlier, RU, which people might not know that's our color. So
exactly. You know, we're gonna talk in art language over here in Art for Change sometime. You gotta be willing to get with the program. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, man. So it is Motion Monday. So for some Motion Mondays, we're going to give y'all a few little tips. BU is a project manager or construction manager, superintendent, if you will. And as the superintendent, we're going to ask the superintendent, what are some do's and don't do's on applications, sir? When you are skimming through applications, what are some of the things that you look for?
Don't put too much. Because you can overdo your resume. There's such thing as like overdoing it. Because like you got to think we're going through so many resumes. You got a paragraph for each one. Just get straight to the point. Get straight to the point. You know, we're gonna call you or call your references anyway. And then like once you get to the job, we're gonna know if you know your stuff regardless.
Right.
That's a don't. A do is make yourself more available. Don't just apply for this one job if you know how to do several on a job. But just because you just want this one job, don't just apply for that. Like, because we might not have room in that area, but we got room in another area. Then you get to that area, you know, stuff like
Later
that.
down. Right.
Yeah.
And
it still could be the same pay grade. Yeah, it still could be the same pay grade too. So, yeah, so that's one do and one don't. Do is, I'm gonna tell my people, exaggerate your resume. I'm not supposed to say this actually. So, I'm a whisper. Hey, exaggerate your resume.
Yeah.
Because we're gonna teach you anyway.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, you gotta sell it. You gotta sell yourself. You gotta make your resume seem juicy and marketable. You know what I mean? And it ain't gotta be super fabricated. You know what I mean? If that is a skill that you have, if you've been doing that skill for several years, it's nothing to say that you have 10 years of experience and if you was in healthcare and you was babysitting for 10 years, well, all right, you got 10 years of caretaking.
Mm-hmm.
Now, it may not be professional because you were just babysitting, but is it not caretaking? Because it looked like caretaking to me.
Yeah, honestly. Yeah.
So that's what we mean by when we say elaborate. You know what I mean? And be elaborative in your resume. You know, you want to sell yourself. If you went to school for 4 years, hey, look, you got 4 years of experience.
Mm-hmm.
You've been studying this for the last 4 years. That's your experience right there. So
yeah, exactly. Like with the long resumes, like I picture my lady write me a long text message. Like I'm not reading all that. Like you have to call me. You got call me, curse me out, or call me, tell me whatever you need. Cause I'm not about to sit there and read all that shit. So if I ain't reading my lady shit,
I'm not reading no application, no extended application. Got you.
Yeah.
Got you.
So don't send me no long
be elaborative, but be straight to the point.
Yes. Because we don't have the time. Like we're looking for somebody, so it's like it got to be, and then your setup letter. That's where you get them. Setup letter.
That letter helps. That letter helps.
Yeah, the introduction. Yes. The introduction, straight to the point. I'll read that no matter what. I read the introduction. But like, you write your job and you're writing all this other. Nah. Like, hey, listen, he doing the most right now, or she doing the most. So, yeah.
So you send that cover letter with your application. Okay.
Yep, that cover letter.
Nice to know. Nice to know. Now, let me ask you. It's something that I do in my personal life. Let's say like a post I made on my social media account. Should that affect my employment?
It shouldn't, but it does. It shouldn't because that's your personal life and everything. But nowadays, when you sign up for a job, they're gonna search you. They're looking for your name. They'll find you, and then my name, Marquise Williams, on Facebook, everything, or anything, and they're gonna search my stuff. So I mean, other than Snapchat and Instagram, I'm careful with what I do or say or post because at that point they look at you as a reflection of the company, which is bad for business. So I understand that, and which I mean, you shouldn't want to be posting like stupid anyway, regardless. Like at our age, at least, But we got our YNs out there. Let's say like I got a interview with a guy, and like my boss is like, "Oh, go look at his Facebook or whatever," and they swing your guns around on Facebook. I can't hire you. Be smart about it. Put that shit on
Snapchat. He said, "I can't hire you." Now, why you can't hire? It's a right to bear arms. Everybody in America has weapons, so why you can't hire a guy who's waving guns in his videos?
Hey, and I'm glad you say that because it's fucked up. Because we'll hire hunters.
They got a deer. They got a deer posted in his main picture. On his wall.
But black man can't run around like this.
He can't get high with you, brother. Huh?
Like, he ain't going to hunt like a coyote or something.
Right.
I'm glad you said that, though. But, I mean, it's all about perspective.
Yeah.
And then professionalism. Like, So maybe we need to just start wearing camouflage, and then we just do this. Hey, I'm going to hunt.
Yo, that's funny that you say that. But let me ask you this: speaking on professionalism, does how a person dress at work make you treat them any different?
No. I used to wear t-shirts to work. I used to wear t-shirts to work, and then my boss, my mentor, who got me all the way here, and then he didn't treat me differently, but he did tell me, you want to dress like the job you want. So
not the job you have.
Yeah, the job you want. So I was a laborer digging holes in a collar shirt. Like in a collar shirt, like for real. And then, people look at you, and then they thought I was like one of their bosses. Like, and I'm the same as these niggas right next to me, And then I became a lead. And, it went from there to there to there.
Yeah, man. Mm-hmm. That's how that worked.
Yeah, and I'm like, yeah, this is. Once I figure out the system, like I was like, this shit is easy. Like, think about the girl.
Yeah.
Like,
it can be that simple, man. It can be that.
You can do your job and then look a certain way, but like when people come in, like how we came from the bottom, some people don't have that luxury of buying stuff or to even present themselves right. But they're good workers too, so now you got to have your work stand out for you.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
And then like I skipped foreman. I went to but you can become a foreman and then stuff like that.
Now let me ask you: do you think that you would have been able to move up had you not started dressing like you was more than what you were?
Yeah, only because I was one of the ones who I didn't complain.
Okay.
Like I did complain, but I complained to myself.
You
It's
said,
like
well, hold on, let me take
I
that
com
back. I did complain. I just didn't complain to others.
I complained to myself, and I'm like, yeah, I gotta figure some shit out. I don't like this. I didn't like it, but I needed it. So I'm like, I'm trying to figure out like what can I do to get out of this situation. So like at least like either I'm leaving this job or I'm leveling up. But and at that point I was tired of starting over with new jobs. So it's like it's a good company. I want to stick with them. So it's like I gotta just do whatever, put my head down, do my work, let my work show for and then here we are. Like it worked out.
He said it worked out.
And then like I put myself in a circle with like the right people. Like I'm not saying like I was better than because I was a laborer. I'm not saying I was better than all the laborers, but I put myself in the right position. Like I walk by the boss, be like, hey, what's up? Friendly, like, hey, what's up? What's up? So he get to know who I was. Because when your name on that paper, they don't see your face.
Ooh, say so.
Yeah, they'll see your face. They don't know your name. But if you talk to them every day, you walk by them every day, they get to know you, and then they'll stop you, ask you, yeah. And I realized that when I became a boss. Like, there's a lot of I could look at my employee paper right now. I can't tell you who the fuck it is, but I can see them. Oh, that's one. Yeah. Like, that's real shit.
That's real shit, though.
But you go in the office, they be like, "How is fucking Antonio McGirt doing?" What the fuck is that? But then if I see you all the time and I get to learn your name, you stand out to me. Oh yeah, that's he's good. Hey, let's bring him up. Yeah.
Yep. That's how that worked.
But that's what I did, and like they called me teacher's pet. All that, like all that. Hey,
Yeah.
I'll be that.
You gotta play the game,
I'll
man.
be it.
You gotta play the game. You can't hate the player.
Hey.
You gotta hate the game.
Yeah, and then 6 months later, they called me boss. So, okay. I was teaching pet 6 months ago. Now
teaching pet to boss man.
Hey,
I like how
now
that's
you try to be a teacher's pet to me. Yeah, after calling me a teacher's pet.
Yeah. It's a phrase that I use. I say I don't brown nose, but I will massage it.
Mm-hmm.
There's a difference now. I ain't sucking no dick, but I will massage it.
I ain't doing none of that. But I was just getting me. I was just like focus on me. This when she was pregnant with the twins, Yesenia. And it's like, hey, we got two more coming at once. Yeah, I got to do something.
Right.
I got to do something like two coming, and she was the breadwinner actually. She was working at a law firm. She was a breadwinner. I'm like, men don't want women to. Yeah, she was a breadwinner. Men don't. Yeah, and that challenged me. I'm like, hold up, I gotta ask you for money.
You're like, nah, something's gonna have to. Yeah, we're gonna change it.
Yeah. Now the roles changed for a long time now, but she was the breadwinner. Like she took me out of the struggle. Well, she was there while we struggled together, but she was there while I struggled, and I was like, something got to give, bro. This shit. And I'm like, I don't want to start over another job, like.
Right.
So it's like I got to figure something out here, and it worked out. And they gave me a chance. And then so when somebody gives you a chance, take it serious, because people think when that you get a chance, oh yeah, I moved up such and such. No, take that shit serious, because then you can keep moving up.
There you go. The boy dropping some $99 worth of game for free, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, I'm trying to tell you.
Honestly.
You better be listening. As you're picking up what he putting down on this Motion Monday, baby, we're trying to put some shit in motion for you now. Going into the holidays, trying to make sure you're in the right position to get you some residuals in those pockets, ladies and gentlemen.
Mm-hmm. And the new year about to start, so new hiring is about to come out. Like, yeah, for real.
Yes. What is your New Year resolution? What professional resolutions should you consider in the upcoming year?
I want to finish this project that I just started on December 1st. I want to finish that in a positives. And as positives, I mean, like, we lost no money, we gained money. Because this would be my first project on my own.
Okay.
Which will look good for me for the company.
Absolutely.
Which comes with bonus and money and, you know, job security. And
all the things.
Yeah, everything that matters.
Right.
So that, and I want my guys to grow under me. Like, I want all of my guys. That's a resolution. I want all of them to grow because I got a good team and they're reliable. Like, so, and before I move up, I want them to move up as well because, you know, they're the reason I move up.
Yes. I like that, brother. I like that. All the positive things for the coming year, sounds like. And we're going to wish you nothing but the best on your future project and that it will be a success and that it will stay in the green. You know what I mean?
Yes.
No money lost. You know what I mean? Passed with the flying colors and my boy elevated to bigger and better things within the company. For sure. Why not? As they say.
What about you?
My New Year's resolution, man, is to get to a position where I'm a lot closer to my children. Get some stationary job because I work on the road. I travel for my money. And being that I'm starting to do a lot of new things, just like these snakes for one, it's starting to be, and my kids getting bigger and I'm missing so much. It's starting getting to the point where, you know, I need to be more present and I need somewhere where I'm not always jumping around. So that is the goal for this coming year, brother.
Okay.
Absolutely. And get our podcast monetized so that, you know what I'm saying, I can start getting my co-hosts and guests some residuals for their time. Because time is money, baby.
I get the biggest percentage.
Of course. You go.
I'm just talking. I'm talking.
Of course. Now, you know what I'm saying? I did like what Mufashi said. I said Mufashi, Lord Jesus, Lord forgive me, messed that boy name up. Musashi. I did like what he said, Musashi the way. Shouts out to you. I did like what he said that he knows, saying they got a bank account so that they can just put everything into the pot right now to where, you know, to keep building the brand. To me, that's a smart way to keep building your brand as well.
I agree with that. Yeah, that was 100%.
You know, when your brand 6 and 7, 8 figures, you know, then we could start talking about, you know,
who get what and all that. Yeah,
you know, we are 6, 7, we are 6, 7, you know, 8-figure brand now. You know what I mean? Like, you know, Now we, you know, we could do a little something. You know what I mean? So
honestly, yeah,
and it's coming. You know, that's the beautiful thing about it, man. It's coming. Like between every show, and we haven't been as active as we have because we both got different things happening in the job. But every show gets easier. You know, every interview gets easier. Everything becomes this is just like clocking in anything else to us now. You know what I mean? And that's the beautiful thing. We said we were going to do an hour show, and look at us. We already running a little over. You know, just because of how effortlessly it flows. You know, once you, like you said the other day during the interview, once that and we are live, you know, it just something just clicks. Absolutely. I like the way you snap when I click. That was perfect. Look how you see how in sync. You know what I'm saying? That's just how that shit is. But we're gonna jump into these fun facts. And my boy gotta go to bed. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I gotta go to bed.
Fun facts for December 15th, ladies and gentlemen. The birth of the Bill of Rights in 1791. This fundamental document established individuals' liberty influencing artistic expression in America. That's what it says, ladies and gentlemen. For the Bill of Rights. Everybody know the Bill of Rights is the first 10 of the amendments. So the first 10 amendments is the Bill of Rights. The first performance of Beethoven's Ninth Symphony was on this date in 1864, a monumental event in musical history that continues to inspire artists worldwide. People are still mixing and using Beethoven samples in their music, ladies and gentlemen. The publication of the New Yorker in 1925, this magazine has been a key player in American art, literature, showcasing countless artists and writers. So in 1925, the publication of the New Yorker was established. And in 1939, December 15th, the release of Gone with the Wind. This film impacted on cinema and culture, continues to resonate, inspiring artistic interpretations. The Nutcracker Ballet premiered in 1892. Now, look, I remember watching the Nutcracker at the ballet in like the 4th grade. It was like a field trip that we had went on in the Cape Fear Regional Theater. So I have seen the Nutcracker, but I had no idea that the Nutcracker Ballet premiered in 1892.
I remember that.
Yeah, this is a classic ballet that has become a holiday season and inspired numerous adaptations. So there's been different forms of the Nutcracker. How about that? The launch of the Tate Gallery. This institution has played an essential role in the advancing contemporary art. So the launch of the Tate Gallery was in 1897. I'm going to look up what the Tate Gallery is because I'm not real familiar with that. Beethoven influence. His music was inspired countless visual artists, shaping the way they perceive and represent emotion. The first issue of the Rolling Stones, 1967. The magazine had influence on the musical journalism and representation of art in pop culture. The artistic movements. December often sees expeditions on winter themed artwork.
Exhibitions.
Expeditions.
Exhibitions.
On winter themed artwork celebrating in the intersection of art and changing season. Look at that. And it says art in public spaces. December is the time that you can see cities unveiling different public displays of art, emphasizing the community engaging through art. You see a lot of artwork through the lights. My kids love watching and seeing Christmas lights. I would never be a person that spend that high ass bill that everybody has to pay for when the lights go up in the wintertime because you're paying for your neighbors to have their lights on too. But yeah, I would never pay for them high ass bills to put all this shit on my house. But I love driving by and seeing it on others.
Yeah, I rather y'all look at theirs.
You
When
won't,
y'all
I
grow up,
won't
y'all
never
can do your house like that.
Yeah, like I won't ever put the time in to do that shit on my house, but I do like seeing it. It's nice to see, especially when some people are very elaborate and they spend a lot of money on different yard gnomes and blow ups and shit that go on a roof and shit. So it's always cool to see the people who are very obnoxious and real Christmassy with their Christmas lights and shit. That shit is beautiful to see, no doubt. Disney has a beautiful Christmas lights. Did you ever, being from Orlando, not from Orlando, but living in Orlando, have you ever witnessed it or seen them?
Yeah, because I mean I built their parks.
Yeah.
I built their theme parks.
Yeah, so you already know about it.
So yeah, and like like you would do it, and then like it's not. I was nonchalant about it until I go and I take my kids there, and it's like, okay, Daddy did this, because like I would see it every day. It's like I'm numb to it, like But
Right.
when you take somebody and tell them, like, and you explain to them what happened in this area, this was all dirt, and now look at this,
And look at this. That's fire.
So
yeah, and I don't know how many. I don't have many friends that I can say, help build different theme parks inside of Disney World or Universal. So that's a dope flex. You know what I'm saying?
I did both. They're like 5 parks by now. Yeah,
that's crazy.
5 brand new parks. Yeah.
Look at that shit, man. We're gonna go through these celebrity birthdays, and let me get my boy up out of here. Don Johnson. In 1949, he was an actor known for Miami Vice. Don Johnson's birthday was December 15th. Shouts out to December 15th birthdays. All y'all Sagittarius. Says, when does it switch over to Capricorn? Julia Tamar, acclaimed director and playwright. Paul Simon is a musician from The Clash. Helen Slater, she's an artist known for Supergirl in 1963. That Supergirl. Garrett Wang, he's the artist known for the Star Trek Voyager. How about that? Lee Jong Jae, am I saying that shit right? Artist known for Squid Game. How about that?
That's my nigga. They Chinese, but yeah.
Molly Price, artist known for The Third Watch. Charlie Cox, artist known for Daredevil. Hey, I like the Daredevil show.
Yeah, I like it too.
And Camilla Luddington, artist known for Grey's Anatomy.
A lot of people watch that. I never got into it.
Which character is Camilla? I would like to know that. But nevertheless, man, that is your celebrity birthdays for the day. So if you have a birthday on December 15th, those are your celebrity birthday twins. And it is a lot of lists today. I mean, a lot of names on the list today, should I say. So you share your birthday with quite a bit of celebrities. How about that?
Mm-hmm.
What you got for the people before we get up out of here, BU?
I'm about to take a shower and go to sleep.
Hey man, are you excited for the holidays, man? When you flying home?
I don't know if I'm going home yet. If I don't, boots on the ground just started. You know how this shit go. It's like hard to take. It's hard to take off.
Yes.
So if I go home, it'll be like I fly there the day before and leave right the day after.
Right,
it's like,
okay, so it's like, is it really worth it?
Yeah. So it's like, and then so.
I didn't get to go home for Thanksgiving.
But that'll give me 2 flights. Like, so since I missed this one, I still I get to keep this flight and use it still because they give me 1 flight.
Really? Oh, really? So they roll over?
Yeah. So I get 1 flight a month.
Okay.
So regardless. Yeah. So
as soon as all the wrinkles are ironed out, you'll be able
Yeah,
to go home
I
and,
can
and
go
reset
twice,
to the family.
or like they come here.
Oh, so you can fly them there too?
Yeah, like the lady, she can fly here for like, and then I can fly back home the same month.
Ah, that's fire. That's fire. And I think she would really love that.
Mm-hmm.
Just you and her away from the kids. I think she would love that. You know what I mean? Especially with y'all kids being a little bit older now. You don't really got no babies in the house. You know, so you can make accommodations for the older ones to have someone to look after them.
Yeah. So yeah, but yeah, if I don't use this flight, I can still it doubles. Like I
Okay.
got.
Yeah, he said, yeah, nigga, yeah. I said, if I don't use this one, don't worry, cuz it ain't
Or you
over
can
for
put
me,
on my,
baby.
or you can put on my check. Whichever one.
Now you can definitely put it on that check, man. That if anything, the money was better. Give me the money,
Yeah.
because tickets is pricey. So y'all got a limit? Or how does that go?
I get $1,300 a month.
Okay, so it is okay. That's pretty cool though. Shit, that's pretty cool. Now, my question is this: if you don't use it all, what goes to the rest?
I don't know, cause I use it all. Cause I fly first class.
He said, I don't know. I be using that shit.
I fly first class, like.
Okay, hell yeah. Okay, got it.
Yeah. So I
They paying for it. Nigga, shit.
Yeah, I never thought about that.
He said, I never thought about it.
Maybe I need to sit in the back and take a half.
Save a few dollars out. See what happens. I respect that, man. You silly, man.
I just be ready to go when a plane land. I'd be ready to get off the plane.
Ready to get off the plane. Yes. Now that I agree with you on. If I don't agree with you on nothing else, brother, I can definitely agree with you on that. I'd be ready to get the fuck off that plane. I used to like the window seats, but I'm more of an aisle seat guy. I want to be the first one off the motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's what I prefer. It says every time switching between the 19th and the 21st. Thank you, Lady Alva, for that. Appreciate you.
She said, "Can you share the rollover flight?"
Look, I know that's right. Look, I'm with you, Lady Alva. Shit, tell that nigga to be lending a hand. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for liking this episode, for watching us. Don't forget to like, subscribe. We go live 3 nights a week, Mondays, Thursdays, and Sundays at 9 p.m. Eastern time. Hit that bell because we catch shows in between the week too to accommodate what our schedules will be. We are one of the only virtual platform podcasts that is live 3 nights a week, 0 script. This is all improv every show. And so we appreciate everybody that's been clocking in and tuning in with us. My number for this week is 81. If anyone had put in the comments any type of number, the number is 81. Tonio, what is the number? Mr. Sapiosexual, what is that number that you're giving away? The number that I'm giving away is a number between 0 and 100 that I do every show until we get a winner of our giveaway. Right now, our giveaway is at $800. So if you listen to the show, if you're watching during the show and you input a number, and that number is closest to the number that I write down at the beginning of the show, you will be the winner of our $800. Now, you have to have Cash App because we're not downloading special apps to send you your money. If you don't have Cash App, don't even try to participate in winning. Apple Pay is the other one that we can do. But that's the way that we encourage more viewership. Until next time, baby, don't forget to already change and be great. And I like what Tabitha Brown say, if you not having a good day, don't you go mess up nobody else's. Peace and love, gang. We at it.
We out.